You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go!
What? Yo, man, 15 Minutes of Fame. I got this guy, this troublemaker right
15
here.
Minutes of Fame, Cuban here on 15 Minutes of Fame. Makes sense. How y'all doing, man?
What's up, brother?
Now, I've been waiting 4 hours for this interview, man. The sun that went down.
Because you've been dubbing me.
Never.
Evidently, you had a great night, and then everybody wants to interview you now, so you made me last on the list. When I used to be the first guy, now I'm the last guy.
Technically, I interviewed with you first because I interviewed with you before the battle.
Okay.
And I did no interviews before
But that
the
was
battle.
before your superstardom. Now, after this battle, you done shot the superstardom. Now the
here we
interviews,
go. Here we
now
go.
I'm last in line.
Never. This is the best one because I got everything I want to say already.
Ah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
See what I'm saying? Got to show love where the love is shown,
Ah, that's what's up.
if that makes sense.
How you feeling, though?
I feel great, man. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know what to expect coming in there. You know, you have those battles with yourself where you just like, can't take my foot off the gas. This is my third URL battle in 3 months. I was like, when I was prepping for him, I was like, man, I'm getting a little tired. Like, I was just like, you know, there's just that mental, you know, so it was, I'm happy though. I ain't taking
So
my foot off the gas.
now that the battle's over and you did good,
Yeah.
tell me what you told me last night. Am I putting you on the spot? Do you want me to go to the next question?
No, wait. I can't remember. What was it? What did I say?
Well, it was something about you not really being ready.
Oh, no, I ain't gonna lie. Last night, I had no idea that I was gonna get through all my rounds clean. I am not gonna lie to you. I was scared to death.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. The freestyle gods bestowed some light on me today, and I did a lot of improvising today. But not out of, like, unpreparedness, because for some weird reason, I knew all my reps. But it was just like, he said stuff that just, you know, people who've been in battles will tell you, like, freestyling isn't like something where you just be like, oh, I want to freestyle. It's like, nah, it's like your opponent gotta give you something where it's just like, all right, I'm gonna talk about that. And it's like, he's good for that. And in my third round, he like addressed on some stuff in the Army, and it just like, I had to address it. Like, on the spot, it was all freestyle, 'cause I'm just like, the hell you know about the Army or serving your country? Like, I don't fucking tell you how to live in Sacramento. The hell you know about the Army? And I'm tired of dudes taking that angle with me in battles. It's like, yo, you ain't never got up and did shit. What you know about serving your country? And I'm younger than you, and I've already served my country. So it just be like, I'm not letting that angle rock no more. Like, y'all want to talk about it, we can talk about it. You worked at CVS, I served my country. Ha ha. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the grand? You know what I mean? I learned how to, you know, take guns apart, throw grenades, and hurt people and shit while you were stalking, and yet that's like an angle. I'm like, it don't make sense to me. But I actually like Nex. Nex is really good. I just feel like he was a little all over the place, like with his performance, because his energy. But you know, the nerves of our first time being on Born Legacy, and I have a little bit more URL experience, so it was like, I feel like that was the thing where it took away from a lot of his bars, because he was getting real physical with me. I was shocked. So he like pushing me and poking me, bumping
Man, he
me
does
and shit.
that, though. I've seen him, you know, battle twice, and both times he did a little physical shit.
But you know, people don't do that to me. You know what I mean? Like, I got one of them reputations, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe, I'm like, he's just like kicking the hornet's nest. Like, he just wants me to do something. I'm like, nah, you got it, bro. Then he just kept going. Then I'm like, get off me. Then he's just like, and I'm like, you know what I mean? And it's just like, and we had one of them. Then I start the round. I'm just like, everybody's so tough these days. And like, everybody's laughing, you know. It was good. I feel like I edged this battle overall just from experience. Like, I feel like I had to do a lot of vet tricks. Like, we were both in there rapping, a lot of energy, no stumbling. He even did a freestyle himself, and then I did like 15 of them. But
How you calling the battle?
from what I've heard, because I don't like calling my own battle, because all battlers get on camera and say, I fucking told y'all what I was gonna do. You know what I mean? I don't want
Well, that's
to
what I'm going to title this. Cuban says, I fucking told y'all what I'm going to do.
Actually, you should. Yeah, you should. I mean,
Nah, I
it.
don't do no clickbait shit. You're not gonna do that.
But yeah, it was like, from what I heard from France, from Let's Talk Battle Rap, is known to be pretty unbiased. He gave me the third. He edged Nex the second. He said he wanted to give me the second, but he said when Nex did his freestyle in the middle of his round, he was like, man, I really, like, that was kind of crazy. But then I opened my second round with a freestyle about Next prop. Next did a prop, and he, like, threw it.
Tell the prop.
I'm not going to tell it.
Yeah, we don't want to give.
And then I went to get it, because I'm like, that's a rookie mistake. When I left the frame, he did a freestyle. Genius.
Got you.
It was beautiful. It was good.
Got
but
you
still let me get your prop. So I still got to do whatever I wanted with your prop, and it hit. So it's just like, both of us had a heavy freestyle hitting our second round. So it's just like, that round was pretty close, man. It was a really good round and battle. I really liked our second round.
So all in all, shout out to Let's Talk Battle Rap France.
Yeah.
Very, very, very knowledgeable guy when it comes to this. He's fucking Rain Man to me.
Yeah.
The Rain Man of battle rap. So he gave you the third?
He gave me the third, gave Next the second, and then he said he wants to see the first over, but if he had to say, he was edging me the first here, like live.
Okay.
And I was like, that's pretty much what I heard from most of the people, like, P, if you catch P, put this camera in his face, because P was talking real hot to me about this battle. Obviously to motivate me, I know that I don't want y'all thinking he's picking sides, but you make sure you put this camera in P face, because P told me he had me winning personally too. And I can say that because I don't got nothing in my contract that says I can. So
Next told me that it could have went 2-1 either way. He thinks he still won.
Of course,
but I asked him if somebody said that you won, he'd say whatever. It wasn't.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Next is Next did really good, man. Like, I even told him, like, just out of my own opinion. Normally I wouldn't even tell a battler that's like I battled what I thought they could improve, but it's like me and Next are really like peers. Like, when I first came into battle rap, we were close in age, so a lot of people used to always say they wanted to see us battle someday. So we've been like known of each other since like 2016, 15. Like, we've known each other for years.
Right.
We always knew this day was gonna come. So it was just like, I'm actually proud of us, because we told ourselves we didn't want to battle on the small leagues. It's like, yo, I know you're going there just like I'm going there. Let's
see you when we get there.
Yeah, and it was just like, to get there, I'm just like, it's like, man, it's hard to battle somebody like that, because, I use a lot of negative energy to fuel my writing and stuff. That's where my energy comes from. I like to look at the negative comments, and I like to try to go prove people wrong. With him, I'm like, man, I hope they write about him. Like, I like Next. Like, I want to see him do well. So it was like, it was hard to get myself back into that, like, man, F this dude. Like, he gonna, but
that's what I told you, man. I hope both of y'all do well.
No, we did.
I like both of y'all.
It actually went the way you said yesterday, where I feel like walking away, it's a good battle for both of us.
Good.
Whereas, like, we showed up on Born Legacy, youngest dudes on the battle, first time here, opening the night, and Smack went live and said that he feel like we gave him a classic. It's just like, that's all we could do. You know what I mean? Now, besides the fact I feel like I aged a classic, I feel like for him, I told him I don't think he had to win it, because he hasn't been in a certain spot as long as I have. Like, there's more pressure on me. I can't let you come in here and just take off. It's like, even if I would have took off, they would still be like, oh, okay, Next just needs a little bit more time.
Right.
Time isn't on my side. Even though we're the same age, it's just time isn't on my, like, you know what I mean? I kind of hit the ground running a little bit. So it's like, in order for you to catch up to me, it's like I've been, so I have to do a little bit more. It's like being in the NBA. It's like, all right, I went straight out of high school. You went to college first, in a sense. We're the same age. We're peers. But I just threw myself out there on URL battling in the NBA. So it was like, I'm a 3-year, 4-year player. You're coming out the draft, but we're literally the same age. But you're going to look at my career a little bit different than his, because I've already been here. So the development, you're going to be like, all right, yeah, y'all the same age, but you should have developed, you know what I mean, a little bit more.
Well, they always say that with people in time. So, but hey, man, either way, I wasn't in there to see it.
Yeah, it was a great battle.
From what I'm hearing, I like to say I'm proud of both of y'all.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? So I can't wait to see the battle. What was your name again?
Oh, my name is Cuban Minutes of Fame. You know what I'm saying? 15 of them for the house, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, for all you vets, I know y'all gonna see it in my third round. I like to pop my shit on Uncle Rod camera. I definitely took all you vet slogans and I flipped them against Next. And I just said I tried to finish it using all finishers. I'm not playing with y'all no more, man. I want the people that say they better than everybody. You know what I mean? Like, Old Red, I use his slogan.
Be careful. Watch your mouth.
I got a shot for Surf. I got a bullet for Surf anytime he's ready. Like, at this point, I don't even need prep. Like I feel like my rounds for him are just in here. So Surf, I'm not gonna count him. DNA, Big T, like I want some smoke. Like somebody please go show me there's levels. Like I'm at that point in the game, like I want to learn one of them hard lessons. Like it don't mean nothing for me to keep showing up in here and proving people wrong who think I'm trash, because I already knew I wasn't trash. I want to show you I'm a killer. That's what Young Cannon was supposed to be. Then I battled Young Cannon and they're like, yeah, Young Cannon a killer, but he's not a killer. Well, I want a killer. Like, give me the killer who killed the killers then, you know what I mean? Like, I want one of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's that time, like, I feel like 2021, that's my year. Like, I just ended this year 3 battles in 3 months on URL. No stumbles, no chokes, no complaints, you know what I mean? And I debatably might have won all 3, which is great. So I'm like, 2021, let's take it up a notch. If Ultimate Madness 3 is coming, don't call me, because I should have been on the first 2. And yeah, I want to smoke though.
We're going to see what happens with 2021, brother. I'm looking forward
and
to
I'm
it, man.
Hit the gym. Definitely.
You'll be all right. Thank you for your time, young fella. Cubano.
Yes, sir. Thank you, man.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.